to play.
Pardon the interruption, but I'm Mike Wilbon. It's our only show of the week, Tony. So let's not get distracted by this huge Thanksgiving spread.
Oops. Who's going to eat the turkey?
Okay, that is something worthy of Fred Flintstone. It's huge.
Yeah, it's a beautiful turkey.
Huge.
A beautiful bird, as people like to say. Beautiful.
What kind of pie is that? You know, I don't like
pumpkin pie, isn't it?
I don't pumpkin.
I'm not a pumpkin pie guy. I think that's
what is that,
peach
pecan pie?
I don't know. I just like apple pie. I just like apple pie.
What are you auditioning for a commercial?
I'm sorry.
Chevy?
When was the last time you had any fruit in your system? You don't eat fruit.
Apples.
You didn't want to eat the good apples from the other day. Welcome to PTI Thanksgiving Special, boys and girls. In today's episode, the Rams and Patriots win again. The Ravens are back on top of the AFC North and our turkeys of the year. But we begin today with last year's Super Bowl teams, Philadelphia and Kansas City. Yesterday, the Eagles lost on a last-second field goal to the Dallas Cowboys, 24-21.
Cowboys.
And the Chiefs won on a field goal in overtime after tying their game against Indianapolis on a last-second field goal in regulation. Wilbon, which is the bigger deal?
Kansas City. Not even close. Because the Eagles and all their drama, I know. All we do is talk about the Eagles and who's angry, who's upset. You know, sorry, the Eagles still woke up this morning in first place.
That's right.
In their division. And about that far behind the Rams at the top of the NFC. That's not the case with Kansas City. Kansas City, they lose that game yesterday, and they're looking up out of a hole so deep they may not get out at all.
True.
They had to win that game. They're down 11, and you don't see Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City down 11 at home very often, and you think, oh my God, the Colts are in control of this game, and maybe they were in control, but they let it slip. But no, Tony, this is about the Chiefs coming through because they had to.
I'm going to disagree a little. Bear with me.
Okay.
I love this story. I love it because we have to talk about the Cowboys now, and I know how much you hate doing it. I know that you wake up every morning and you call me and you rail about the fact that the Get Up Show and the First Take Show have spent all their capital on the Cowboys day after day after day after day, and now we have to do it too. Dak Prescott's record in division at home in Dallas,
amazing.
22-2. And you know what that says? That's why Dak got his money to recall an earlier theme on all of those shows. So now the Cowboys have Dak, and they also suddenly have a defense. They held Philadelphia to no points for the last 41 minutes of that game.
With those trades?
And yes, I am. And they scored the last 24 points themselves. So I agree with you on this. The Eagles are not the bigger deal because they're still in the playoffs. The Cowboys winning this game is the bigger deal. On the overall thing, yes, Kansas City is the bigger deal. Kansas City was down 20-9. Kansas City looked like they were out. Suddenly, you believe in Spags. That defense stiffened up. They scored that late touchdown, then they had to go for two, and that's the critical moment when they got the two.
So they can be within a field goal.
And they get the field goal later.
Was there a point in there at all where you wondered if Mahomes just, doesn't have it temporarily?
One point. There were lots of points, but Patrick Mahomes in the last, 15 minutes of that game, he's the best football player on the planet. Now, I know how you hate talking about the Cowboys. I know this riles you so much.
It does.
What about the fact that the Cowboys are going to play the Chiefs on Thursday night?
That's be better.
That's going to be the highest-rated NFL game in years, and it's another thing too. It's an elimination game. I believe the team that loses that game is out. I believe they're out.
They should flop it. They should flop and put that game prime time if they could on Thanksgiving night. Wipe the table clean and let's go to that game.
You cannot, it doesn't matter how many times you stick a fork in the Cowboys, they're not done. They're not done.
This is hard to take. I mean, I have to apologize to Greeny now for attacking him all the time.
Oh, stop. You don't have to apologize. You were right.
I hate to talk about the Cowboys.
I know. You have to.
Let's move.
We're off the rest of the week, so
we're done. We don't have to worry about it.
That's right.
But in the meantime, we're going to move to the conference leaders. The Rams have the best record in the NFC after crushing the Buccaneers to go 9-2. And atop the AFC, the Patriots.
The Rams are the better team. The NFC is better than the AFC, The Rams are on top of the better division. That makes them better. They also beat Seattle. I don't believe anyone on the New England resume is as good as Seattle and the Rams.
They did win at Buffalo. But I'm with you on strength of schedule. That goes to tilts to the
Rams could be 11-0. The Rams lost to the Eagles on that bizarre play where the field goal was blocked and run back for a touchdown. And they lost in overtime to San Francisco. I am not saying this to disparage in any way New England. As you know, I think Mike Vrabel is the coach of the year at the moment. And the Rams have been good for a while. The Rams are not surprising anybody. The most surprising team in the league is the Patriots. They are, 10-2. They've won 9 games in a row. Yeah. Their record the last 2 years combined is 8-26. So nobody saw this coming. Now it is true that they had the benefit of a last place schedule. But still, it's one of the great turnarounds that we've ever seen. To answer this question, I look at this. If they played each other, who would win? The Rams would win.
I'm not so sure about that. I'm going to give the answer to this question to the Rams because of strength of schedule. Plain and simple. By the way, the Patriots got a last place schedule. How did they get that schedule? And the Bears have what we have coming up.
They have coming up Miami, the Jets, and the Giants, something like that. 3 more.
They're going to be, the Patriots, other than some calamity,
13 at least.
They're going to be the 1 seed in the AFC. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
Now, it looks like the Rams are, although the Eagles could still steady themselves. They seem to be I guess Seattle could be a threat. Nobody else, I don't think
the Rams beat Seattle. That matters.
I know, it does matter. But the Rams also have the MVP in your mind, do they?
Oh, 100%, Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford, over his last 9 games, has something like 27 touchdowns and no picks whatsoever. I mean, that's really impressive. In their last 6 games, here's 5 teams they beat. They're playoff teams. Baltimore, Jacksonville, Seattle, San Francisco, Tampa Bay.
That's why the strength of schedule gives them the nod easily over
Devontae Adams
England.
has 12 receiving touchdowns. That's the most in the league. He's not the best receiver on the team. Puka Nacua has 80 catches. That's the best in the league. And we all talked about last week Houston's defense. The Rams' defense.